Welcome back, and thank you for continuing to watch Winning on Taxes. We're going to really dive into some helpful tips here and how to deal with this labyrinth that is the IRS. So, again, don't be intimidated by the labyrinth of information that is the IRS. We're going to go through how to address this confidently, how to take the first steps, and so that you can feel like you're moving in the right direction. There's so many people that feel like they're on a hamster wheel. They're just paying their back taxes year after year, not getting anywhere. With a few helpful hints, you can change all of that so you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, there's a way forward. And again, that peace of mind where people can breathe easy is worth so much. So, first of all, again, we talk about the layers of bureaucracy. Just like any layers of giant bureaucracy, when are they busiest? When is it the hardest to get through to them? Unfortunately, everybody else has usually the same idea that you do. Let's call first thing in the morning on Monday morning. Been thinking about it. It's been bugging you all weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Now it's Monday. I'm like, okay, I have to take care of this. So Monday morning, I'm going to do this. Most people call Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Those are the two busiest times at the IRS. So don't call it those times. Call Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the best time to call isn't in the morning. It's between 5 and 7 p.m. And most people don't know that. A lot of tax professionals don't know that the IRS is open till 7 p.m. And that's according to your time zone. So if you're on the Pacific Coast, they will have centers open until 7 p.m. For you, same as on the East Coast, with the Eastern time zone. It all goes by the area code on your phone number. So if you have a New York phone number and you're living in California and you try to call in too late, you're not going to get through because it'll be closed. It's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. by your time zone. So you have to pay attention to whatever the area code is on your phone number, which is interesting because people have moved so much. It's much more common to keep your phone number when you move. So again, pay attention. That phone number is very key as to the area code and what time zone that's in, as to when the IRS is what time zone they're gonna treat you as you're in. So 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. best time to call is between 5 and 7 p.m. And that's when the collections department, that's the best time to get through. If you're calling other people, revenue officers, offer examiners, other special units, they might not be open past 5. So you have to be aware of who you're calling. But if calling in the main lines, 5 to 7 p.m. What phone number should you call? It's pretty simple, 1-800-829-1040. Now, a lot of people are concerned, what happens if I call into the IRS? Are they going to start collections on me? Well, the first few layers of the IRS doesn't trust them enough to do anything like that. So when you call in, and again, if you talk to the receptionist and you talk to the streamlined units, before you're in collections, they can't send you any more notices. They can't issue wage garnishments, bank levies. They have to send you to collections to do anything. So the interesting thing is when you do go to collections, you have to be ready to move your case forward. You have to know what you need to do. You have to be ready to move forward with it. But just because you go to collections, don't assume they know what they're talking about. I was speaking to someone in special compliance the other day, and they told me flat out they couldn't send me on mass transcripts, which is ridiculous. And I'm speaking a little bit of Greek here, but in the same conversation, I didn't argue with her. She meant to prove me wrong by pulling up their manual, read it, and then admitted, oops, I'm wrong. I guess I'll send them to you the way you want it. They give bad advice all the time. A lot of them aren't well trained. And as a result, taxpayers get sent in the opposite direction, wrong direction all the time. So it is so important to get expert help. If you have some questions, we do free consultations. You can always call in. One of the things that you can also do, and I highly recommend that people do this, is get an account through IRS.gov. Now, we could spend a whole session, a whole episode, I'm sure, on IRS.gov, and we probably will. But if you've never looked at it, you have to do the facial scan, you have to put in a lot of personal information, but you can get direct access to your tax returns, the record of the income and wages that you've received, everything that's been reported to the IRS, and then you can see what your balances are. So it's a great way to verify your case and even protect your case with a PIN number. So again, stay tuned. We're going to be right back from another break and continue the conversation on how we can help you.